welcome in. So I'll be dropping the attendance form in the chat. So as you're joining in, make sure you fill out that form to record your attendance. But we will be getting started very soon. So hello everybody and welcome to the third annual Key Club International Global Engagement Rally. My name is Layla Wen and I'm your Key Club International Vice President and Global Relations Committee Chair for the 2022 to 2023 term. We're excited to have you here and it's going to be an amazing experience. So let's get right into it. I'm going to pass it over to Key Club International Trustee Shubin Tiwari.
Hey everyone, I'm Shubin and I'm the International Trustee for the Florida, New Jersey, and the Carolinas districts. I'll now briefly run through the Code of Conduct for today's event. Code of Conduct, Key Club Professional Behavior, Language. This is a celebration. Name calling, bullying, or vulgar language will not be permitted. Conduct, any behavior or conduct that is inappropriate, threatening, or offensive should be called out and stopped. Video, appropriate clothing must always be worn. Avoid disturbing movements in the background. And finally, use of alcohol, tobacco, and drugs is not permitted in virtual meetings. I will now welcome Key Club International President Lillian Tai.
Thank you, Shubin. Hello, everyone. My name is Lillian Tai, and I'm the Key Club International
Y'all are Asian.
2022 term. So it's so exciting to see so many people here to join us and learn and develop as a leader. So together, we hope to celebrate our amazing accomplishments of our clubs and volunteers from all around the globe. Speaking of around the globe, I want to know where everyone is from. So we're going to use a little chat wave. If you don't know what a chat wave is, essentially, when any presenters ask questions, we'll do a countdown from 3, and once we reach 1, you're all going to type into the chat your answer. So for our very first chat wave, where is everybody from? 3, 2, 1, go. Type it in the chat. Oh my God. Okay, so many answers. I'm gonna try to call some out. Florida, New York, California, Ohio, Canada, Nevada. Wow, so many people. We're so excited to have you all here. And you can continue doing that as I move on. So I'm so excited to have all of you here. And we have super exciting announcements coming during this rally. So glad y'all are able to be here to see that. And to start, the first of the 2 cycles of the Youth Opportunities Fund has been finalized. We are thrilled to announce that through the YOF, we're granting over $49,000 to 45 clubs to fund service projects that will positively impact their communities. As one of the YOF raters, I was blown away by all the projects, and I'm beyond excited to see where you take them. So join me in the chat again, celebrating these clubs. Secondly, I would like to invite you all to the 2023 International Convention, which will be held from July 5th to 9th in Anaheim, California. Last month, the Key Club International Board had the opportunity to visit the Hilton Anaheim, and I'm so excited to see all y'all there in July. Make sure to pay close attention to the hints throughout your workshops because we want you to guess our convention theme. We will also have another super exciting announcement at the end of this rally, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I'm now going to turn it over to Michelle Studi Campbell, the Executive Director of Kiwanis Youth Programs. Michelle has done so much to support the students within the K family, and we're so excited to have her here today.
Hey, Lillian, and hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in here on a Saturday. I know you only get 52 Saturdays a year, and we are incredibly thankful that you're choosing to spend a few hours on one of these precious 52 with us. And if you'll all indulge me in my very first chat wave, in the chat, let us know if this is your third, second, or first Global Engagement Rally. All right, I see a couple seconds and thirds, lots of firsts. This is so exciting. Well, as those roll in, I've got just a few brief remarks and we'll get right back to the program. But just wanted to say again, thank you so much for joining us. Many of you who are here for the third time may know this, but some of you newbies may not. The Global Engagement Rally started in 2020 as a way to connect during those earliest days of the pandemic. We knew that in that fall of 2020, our fall rallies that we all hold so dear in our district, the kickoff events, the trainings, the conferences, all of the in-person events that really are the fabric of local Key Club and district and international experiences were canceled or postponed. And even worse, many of our over 200,000 members were not even able to meet due to the pandemic. The first Global Engagement Rally was one of our very first virtual events that we hosted. And we kept hosting these events to keep people learning, serving, leading, and growing. Because we knew that when we came out on the other side of the pandemic, that we would be stronger together and we needed to stick together no matter what. So that included a lot of virtual events. So from our very first event 3 years ago, with just about a couple hundred people registered and maybe 100 or so showed up, to today, with nearly 1,400 registered and more students logging on right now, we are proud to continue to offer these opportunities for all of our members to connect, serve, and lead. So 2022-23 is off to a fantastic start, and I know we have some big news to share here in a little bit, but we're so excited to see a record number of new club charters, and the excitement and passion to serve and lead and learn from across all of our Key Club districts is staggering. Our team is busy every day on the phones and emails, answering questions and bringing in new Key Clubs. So congratulations to all of our leadership for making this happen. So your team here at Kiwanis International, Matt, Laura, Michelle, Luana, we have a team of about 10 of us that work very closely with our student leadership on growing new programming, updating opportunities for everyone, and of course, creating a wonderful international convention this year in Anaheim. And so with that, we are endlessly in awe of the fantastic work that our Key Club students do across the globe, and just so excited to be here with you today and to learn right along with you about the great work that you're doing in your schools, in your community, and of course, our collective global impact. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Lillian and Layla and on with the show. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And for all of y'all that are joining us for the very first time, we hope you have an amazing time and hopefully come back next year as well. But now, without further ado, it's my honor to introduce this rally's keynote speaker, Felice Gordo. Felice is a successful entrepreneur, investor, and advisor. He is the CEO of Emerge Americas and the co-founder of Roots of Hope, a nonprofit focused on youth empowerment in Cuba. He is a past Key Club International Vice President and will be sharing how his experience in Key Club has helped him throughout his life. Felice is currently traveling internationally and is unable to be with us today, but he wanted to share this message with you all.
My name is Felice Gordo. I am CEO of Emerge Americas, and I am President Biden's nominee to the board of the World Bank. I served as Key Club International Vice President from 2000 to 2001. My Key Club journey started at Belen Jesuit Preparatory School here in Miami, Florida. I was a freshman in high school, and I was drawn to Key Club because of my love for service. My father was a police officer for 25 years, and my mother worked in education for almost 2 decades. And so I feel my calling for service really comes from them. In addition to that, I would say it's my faith. As a student at a Catholic Jesuit school, service was very much part of our holistic experience, and it was through our missions to the Dominican Republic, helping build latrines and aqueducts and organizing various different service projects in the Dominican Republic, that I first was exposed to the international reach of Key Club, and for that matter, Kiwanis. I first started in Key Club as a member, and I was volunteering at various different projects. And when I was a sophomore in high school is when I first got involved with a project here called the Miami Bridge. The Miami Bridge is a shelter for runaway youth. And it was in one of the holiday volunteer opportunities. It was actually around Thanksgiving, where we were able to organize a Thanksgiving meal for the runaways who were at the shelter, that I met a young guy, a young kid at the time, who I had gone to school with when I was in elementary school. We had lost touch. Our paths, our lives had gone a different, on different paths in different ways, and we had met or reconnected there at the bridge. And I realized that for a small twist of fate, I could have been him. And I realized how fortunate I was, and so many of us were, to have the blessings that have been bestowed upon us. And I felt a very deep yearning to help pay that forward. And so we started organizing different service projects, first all across the county, and then all across the state, getting key clubs involved in working with a network of runaway youth centers, which was later called the Florida Network of Youth and Family Services. And it was through that experience that I first got involved with the Florida District of Key Club. And at one of the conventions was asked if I was interested in running for lieutenant governor. And it was not something that I was considering or even had on my radar, but turned out to be an incredible experience where I ended up getting to know and befriending and working very closely with other student leaders all across our state. It was then at a Key Club International convention, my junior year, where I was asked if I was interested in running for international office, and where I had the good fortune of running and then winning the role or the position of Key Club International Vice President. And my senior year was an experience that I wouldn't have traded for anything, where I was literally able and very fortunate to have traveling out, trying to serve and to serve those who were less fortunate than us. And for me, it was an absolutely incredible experience that I would say was probably one of the most formative and transformative experiences of my high school years. Mentorship, I feel, is a big part of what it means to be part of Kiwanis, for that matter, Key Club. And I would say that mentors that I was able to first meet during my Key Club years truly changed my life and made an imprint on my life. Starting with my faculty advisor, a woman by the name of Amy Ferrer-Bousquet, who taught me the power of empathy, of truly trying to put yourself in the shoes of another, to really try to understand where they're coming from and what life experiences have shaped their particular perspective or view on the world. And that is definitely one that I have tried to emulate in my own leadership style. The other one would be a then administrator of Key Club International, a gentleman by the name of Mike Downs, who has been and continues to be a dear friend and a mentor, who has emulated for me what it means to be a servant leader, and who has definitely had a transformative impact on my life. When I was a freshman in college, I started a non-governmental organization, a foundation that still exists today, called Roots of Hope, which is focused on empowering young people in Cuba to become the authors of their own futures through technology and entrepreneurship. When we started as a network of college groups all across the country, and we built it up to almost 60 different chapters across the U.S. with more than 10,000 members. And it was definitely the lessons I learned about building an organization, building a team, and programming that was meaningful and impactful that I learned during Key Club and was able to apply in building Roots of Hope. I think in addition to that, it taught me the importance of building personal and professional relationships based on trust, based on a common set of values, and specifically that I've used and employed both in building Roots of Hope and other endeavors. The impact that Key Club had on my life was transformative. From the relationships that I made with other Key Clubbers, both locally and all around the world, to the life experiences that I had serving in various different missions all around the world, to also helping me better understand the type of leader that I am and putting that into practice day in and day out. Today, I can honestly say I would not be where I am today if it weren't for Key Club. It was about 12 years ago when I was able to go back to the Florida Key Club convention and take my wife and recently born daughter to bear witness to what was such a meaningful part of my upbringing and high school experience that they had not really known, and getting them to meet so many people all across the state and even throughout Key Club International that had had such an incredible impact on my life. One piece of advice that I would give a Key Club member is the importance of being a servant leader. I think right now in this day and age, we see leadership manifested in various different ways. People who think that it is a product of how many followers you have, how much fame or fortune you have, how many votes you can get. But the true sign of a leader is someone who is able to be in service of those that they seek to serve, and who leads not by shouting orders or by looking for fame or fortune for themselves, but one that leads by example, and one that truly lives the values that they seek to uphold. And so as you embark on your journey in life, in and outside of Key Club, I would strongly recommend coming back to these roots and these fundamentals that you've learned here at Key Club and put them into practice in your life day in and day out.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And it was awesome to hear from Felice. Now it's going to be time to move on to our workshops. And for this section of the event, we'll be hosting workshops for an hour. However, there will be 2 workshop blocks. During each block, you'll have to choose between 2 workshops. And if you would like to watch the other, they'll be recorded and posted on YouTube. Each workshop will be 30 minutes. And to begin the first session workshops, we have Keys for Key Club, Overcoming Obstacles, hosted by Key Club's guest host editor Islam Habila and Yakin Nawal from Tunisia, and Key Club in Wonderland, hosted by International Trustee Drew Reitz and Eastern Canada Governor Maria Wheeler. And before we begin in our workouts, just remember there is going to be the icon mystery you guys will be solving in the end. So make sure to stay tuned for some of the clues throughout the workshops. So to begin now, go into your breakout tab and select 1 to attend. I'll see you guys soon.
Where's the breakout tab?
So it's gonna be on your bottom right corner. It'll say breakout rooms, and you can click on there and join.
Hi, sorry. For some reason, it won't let me like click the button for joining a breakout room.
Yeah, me too. I can't get into one.
Me too.
Let's see if we can get you taken care of. I can't see the screen for people who are talking. What are your names?
My name's Alexa Sousa. I was trying to join Key Club in Wonderland, and when I click join, nothing happens.
Okay, let me
There
send you
are a
there.
lot of people in the chat with the same problem.
Ah,
If you could just say in the chat what workshop you want to join, I'll also help in assigning you to that workshop.
thanks, Lillian.
Để lên áp suất trong ga mạnh hơn không được, lấy nước áp sát vô.
Those of you that are unassigned, if you want to go ahead and put which one you want in the chat, we can finish getting you moved to your breakout room. Some of you just joining us, if you want to go ahead and choose which breakout room you'd like to do, and if you're having trouble, just put it in the chat and we'll help you get moved over.
Those of you that are still in the main room, we're going to go ahead and move you to a workshop. They're getting started. Those of you just joining, we're going to go ahead and move you to the breakout rooms that are already in progress. Good call.
Welcome back, guys. How was the workshop for everyone?
It was great. I'm really happy about it.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure our presenters did amazing, and I would love to hear from you guys. They did show you guys the QR code to scan, so that will be a form you guys can fill out to give some reviews. But welcome back as you guys are joining in. We'll start talking about the second workshop block, but I'll give people a little bit more time to join in. But while we are waiting, if everyone can comment what their favorite part of the workshops was, that'll be great to hear. Okay, perfect. So it looks like everyone is almost back, or basically is back. So welcome back, and it is now time to move on to our second block of workshops. And this time, May Koba for Colombia and International Trustee Ahmed Aldeeb will be presenting Service Around the World. And then International Trustee Hope Browncow and Kajani Williams will be presenting Applying to Your Dream School. So it'll be the same process. So go into your breakout room and select one you would like to attend. If you're unable to attend to select a workshop on your device, please type what workshop you would like to attend in the chat and we will assist you. But breakout rooms are now open and now please join them. Yeah, I'll see you guys back in a bit.
Hi, everyone. If you're still not able to join a room, please just drop it in the chat and we will help you get there. Hi, everyone. If you have not joined a room yet, please drop in the chat which workshop you would like, and we'll send you there. If you don't select an option, we'll just choose for you.
If you're just joining, everyone's in the second group of workshops, and we'll get you moved over to the second group of workshops.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. That's a wrap on all of our workshops for today. We hope you enjoyed them. So please join me in the chat in thanking all of our workshop presenters for today. And also join me in the chat by saying what your favorite thing about your workshop was. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to pass it off to Vice President Layla for a special announcement.
Hi guys, welcome back. So I know we have been advertising about our special announcement, so I hope you guys are excited for it, and it's really, really awesome. So let me just get into it. Once upon a time, a select group of high school students decided they could have an impact on the world. In 1925, a group of Key Clubbers in Sacramento, California, formed the very first Key Club, and the institution they chartered has seen an incredible journey from 11 members to over 204,000, and we are constantly growing. Key Club was explosive, and we eventually chartered clubs internationally in the Bahamas, Jamaica, Canada, France, Taiwan, and so many more. Those 11 visionary Key Club members who started it all we are constantly working to make an impact regardless of where we are in the world. Today, we add an amazing date to our history book. In 2022, our 32 districts become 33. On this historic occasion, we warmly and excitedly welcome Philippine Luzon as an official Key Club International District. The Philippine Luzon District was born of hard work and dedication of the Filipino Key Club leaders. Forming the new district has been a long-time project, and we are so happy to welcome them as a district. Here's a message from our Key Club leaders.
Welcome to Key Club. Welcome to Key Club.
Welcome to Key Club.
Welcome to Key Club.
Welcome to Key Club. Welcome to Key Club. Welcome to Key Club.
Welcome to Key Club.
Welcome to Key Club. Philippine Luzon. Welcome to Key Club International. We're so excited to have you here, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish this year and many years to come.
Hello, Philippines. We are so excited to welcome you as our newest district. Welcome to Key Club International.
Hi, Philippine Luzon. We're so excited that you've become a district, and we're looking forward to all the great things in store for you.
Hey Philippine Luzon, welcome to Key Club International. We're so excited you're joining this amazing community, and we can't wait to work with you guys as a district.
Kamusta, Philippines Luzon? Welcome to Key Club International. We are all exhilarated to welcome you as our newest district. We can't wait for you all to join in on the fun.
Hey Philippine Luzon, I just wanted to say congratulations on becoming a new district and welcome to the family.
Hey Philippine Luzon, welcome to Key Club International. We're so glad to have you as our newest district this year.
Welcome Philippines! We are so excited to have you.
Hi Philippines Luzon, we are so happy you're officially a district and we can't wait to have you on board. Welcome to Key Club International.
Welcome! We're so glad you're here.
Now, let's do a wave chat and give Philippine Luzon a Key Club welcome. Back to you, Lillian.
We now have a video from a club in the Philippines.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jana Isabel Jordan, the Key Club President of Colegio de San Pedro for Administrative Year 2022-2023. Our club is in its third, and for the past couple of years, we've done several projects. First, the virtual math tutorial for our little learners in our school for them to cope up with the module. Second, a Teach a Child to Read event. Third, annual gift giving for the less fortunate families done every month of December. Fourth, a voter education program wherein our club hosted a webinar and invited someone to talk about the importance of the election. Fifth, immediate response to the victims of Typhoon Paeng, wherein our club collected donations and distributed them at the evacuation center in San Pedro, Laguna.
I hope you all enjoyed that exciting announcement, but the excitement does not end here. So now, as I mentioned before, there were hints integrated into your workshops that will help you guess this year's Key Club International Convention theme. So, based on the themes that based on the hints that you received, I want everyone to put their guesses into the chat. 3, 2, 1, go. Old-timey, Wonderland, SpongeBob, Disney, Earthy,
And a huge hint at the end was, if you guys can recall what your presenters said at the end, I would think about that as well.
Fairy Tale, Disney. I'm seeing a lot of Wonderland, big screen, movies, Alice in the Wonderland, movies, Service Around the World. So those were all amazing guesses, but now, without further ado,
Lights, camera,
service.
The 2023 International Convention theme is
3,
2,
1.
Lights, camera, service.
Woo!
That.
So we hope you are all excited. The 2023 Key Club International Convention will be in Anaheim, California from July 5th to 9th. We all hope to see you there, and we are nearing the end of the rally. So I would like this time to say thank you to the Global Relations Committee for their hard work, Felice Garordo for his insightful interview, and a huge, huge thank you to all of our speakers today for their amazing workshops. Before I hand it back to Lillian, please scan this QR code or click on the link in the chat to complete